Hello everybody, today I come to you via the stovetop to share with you something I never thought I'd have in my collection, because these things are pretty hard to find. Now up until recently, this particular manufacturer that made this bulb that I'm going to share with you was selling these, but I looked recently and they don't make them anymore, so now we're again going to have a really hard time finding these. But this is the first one in my collection. I've seen these online. They're called the Bala, B-A-L-A, or Bala, I'm not entirely sure how you'd like to pronounce that, but Balafire Flicker Clear Incandescent Bulb. I do believe these have an interesting past. When I look these up online, they've definitely been around, at least the idea has, for quite a long time. I believe the Kyp-Go, some type of brand like that, comes up quite often for the vintage style of bulbs that are older. Of course, this particular one here that I'm going to share with you was made by a modern company that up until recently was still making these. And I checked just the other day, they don't make them anymore. I wonder how long it's been since they haven't made them. I haven't checked on their website for quite a while. I do believe the company that makes these is called PalmBulbs. They're based in Florida, and they make specialty antique or vintage style bulbs, and this was one of their offerings, the Balafire Flicker Bulb. They had the Balafire and Electric Flame. I believe the Electric Flame was a little slower than the Balafire, and I'm sure by the thumbnail I probably put something there. You've already seen what the bulb does, but don't worry, we'll get to that. So here's the packaging. You can see on the top we have what type of bulb it is, and you can see, oh wait, it says the Kyp-Go brand on there. Huh, I thought this was made by PalmBulbs. Well, maybe, that's the original idea, so they just give credit where credit is due. But as you can see, Florida, this is a fire version. Now these came in many different colors. I believe they would just get these bulbs or maybe make them by hand. I'm not sure. And they came in any color of the rainbow. Now my parents originally picked up 2 of these. I suggested it to them for some interesting lamps they have in their living room. But they ended up not fitting in the fixture. So they just gave them to me. And I'm so happy that they picked these up because, well, they're not made anymore. I'm really sad that, well, they're not made by this company because I wanted to get some more after I really saw this thing in action. So, enough talking. I suppose you want to see this thing. Let me bring it over. Oops. Hold on. I have it on a dimmer currently. There it is. So, these, now this is to the best of my knowledge, so if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments down below. But these use a carbon filament and a magnet in the middle. And they are excited like this because of the AC current. It alternates. And of course you have your magnet, which has a north and a south pole. And as it's alternating, it makes the filament alternate. Now if we slow it down, or lower the current here, you can see it doesn't move at all. So we need a higher, more current to get it going. You can see this dimmer isn't the best. There's just ever so slight change there, and we'll get it back up to speed. So this one, as I said, is a fire bulb. These came in every color of the rainbow, but as you can see, this one is red, orange, and yellow. And that's the same for the other one that they got me as well. There's originally a nice little business card inside the box, but I left all that at home. I'm currently not at home. I'm currently at a resort, and I wanted to bring this along to put in our window as a type of novelty lamp. But after finding out that these aren't made anymore, I wanted to put it on a dimmer to try to save this thing for as long as I can. Let's turn off the light. Oh, isn't that cool? Now, there's a refrigerator making noise in the background, but you may be able to hear the filament hitting the sides of the bulb if we're quiet enough. Now, this isn't at full brightness, so let's go ahead and turn it up. Okay, now we're at full brightness here. Now, as it says on the box, I believe this is 15 watts. So there we go. I'll back up here so you can kind of see it lights up the area there. It's pitch black outside. We just have a little bit of light coming in from a light post outside, but look at that thing go. Let's see if we can hear it better now. Of course, we're looking at it on the side, so if we turn it, you can see the actual shape of the filament here. Kind of in a flame. Kind of slowed down when I turned it. Interesting. Well, oh, okay, there we go. It's going again. So here we are at a different angle. Gives a whole different view. That is just so cool. Such a simple idea behind this. It's too bad they don't make them anymore. Here it is from the top. You do have some type of a pip top here. Not much of one, because I do think it is exhausted through the bottom, as you can see. So I'm going to turn the, well actually before I turn the light back on, I'm going to dim it down. So I can get it to right about there. And at this wattage, I don't know, I don't have any tools with me, it still functions, but if I go any lower, it'll stop. So let's go a little lower. And there's such a big difference in such a small amount of turn. And you can see it's slowed down and now it's just stopped. So you can try to get it going, but it just won't. So you definitely need enough current or voltage to get this thing going. As you see, I picked it up there, and it's starting to pick up its speed. If we wait long enough here, it'll start getting wild again. I would venture to say that this small speed here is what a electric flame version would be, because I believe they're not as excited as the Balafire bulbs are. This is probably what an electric flame would look like. If we turn it up a bit more, we'll start to get it to go nuts again. Well, hopefully anyway. I notice the voltage here throughout the day, even this being set at one setting, makes this bulb change quite a bit. We'll turn it up all the way here and see if we can get a better result. I don't know, it's really slow lately. Okay, so, well, let's turn the light on. Instead of staring at this thing all the time. Let's turn it off and take a closer look. So I'll unscrew it from its base. So this is an A21 or an A23. I want to say an A23 bulb with a short neck. You can ever so faintly see the carbon filament inside, and of course the magnet there in the middle. It's got its curved kind of shape for the filament, so it kind of looks like a flame. You have a very nice brass base here as well. We'll hold it up to the light. Maybe you can see the ever so thin filament inside there. Well, I'll put it back in its base. I'm sure you guys haven't seen this base in a while. We'll put it back in its base and put it back in the window. Here it is, back in the window in our kitchen, in the resort rental here. Look at that thing go. Now it's dimmed down just barely above enough to get it going. So let me step outside so you can see what it looks like out there. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video of the Balafire, or Balafire, whatever. It's an awesome bulb. I've always wanted one, and here it is in the collection, and I'm so happy I can share it with all of you. If you can get your hands on one of these, I definitely recommend it. They are awesome. Anyway, once again, I really do hope you enjoyed, and also please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching.